Okay. I'm going first. The dog is excited. I've been moving. What's going on here? 4-3 with the states. Board attacks Margrave. Militia. Beggar and Traitor are blue cards, but they don't really help you against this. I mean, I guess Beggar sort of kind of okay, but really no. So that. Ooh, Beggar Traitor. Look at that synergy. Play Beggar and reveal Traitor to gain 3 silvers to your discard instead of 3 coppers to hand. So hot. Anyway, trashing Transmute and Traitor. So reducing your deck size is possible, but a giant pain in the patukas. Village, you've got Wandering Minstrel and Plaza, draw Margrave, Hunting Party, plus buy is here in Margrave, so Highway's a big payload. So, like, yeah, you gotta build this thing. Draw is important, thinning is probably also important, but man, Traitor is so bad at thinning. I would think that you just want to skip it, right? A Wandering Minstrel helps. Hunting Party helps. Yeah. So I'm going to open probably Militia Silver. And then after that, I want to pick up Wandering Minstrels, a whole bunch of them. And then we'll get like Margrave, Highway Hunting Party. The $5 buys are going to be difficult to navigate here. But, like, I mean, there's, you know, this Traitor, Beggar, Silk Road slog, but, man, the Highway engine with Margrave just seems a lot better. Transmute, Silk Road, Traitor, Beggar, slog. Man, it just doesn't seem all that good. Highway is a card that if you ignore on a board with any sort of plus buy or gaining, that you can just be in big trouble. Okay, so let's think very carefully about what's happening here. Highway Hunting Party and Margrave all are good cards, and I want the entire pile of all of them in my deck right now. Well, maybe not Margrave's right away, but you get my point. I don't think Margrave is the correct choice right now. I already have the attack in my deck with Militia. The plus buy is not terribly relevant, and dead draw is something that I don't really benefit from until I have some villages. So, like, it's either Highway or Hunting Party. I want to pick the card that will help cycle me the most and will help me hit 5 the most. And, well, Hunting Party seems... it's definitely better for cycling. Is it going to help me hit 5 more than Highway will? I'll find my Militia and my Silver more. That seems reasonable, because I would rather not put more of those stop cards in my deck. I would rather just play the same ones over and over. So yeah, I've convinced myself that Hunting Party is better than the first one. Militia me, bro! Do it! Oh, that's sad. I wish I had my Militia in my hand. Second Silver's probably better than absolutely nothing, although not by much. I'm pretty sad I didn't see my Militia, because I'd love to be picking up something that costs more than 3. One of these 3 cards. Wandering Minstrel, Highway Hunting Party. I want lots of Wandering Minstrels. Wandering Minstrel is what's going to make not trashing good. You're going to pick up the slack. You're going to skip all of my coppers and estates. Silvers even, because silver's dumb. Yellow doesn't equal purple on this board, but it's pretty darn close. I mean, look how close they are to each other here. You can see the similarities in their color palettes as I buy a silver. Okay, this is, quote, militia-proof. So this is fortunate. It's unfortunate that, you know, my militia doesn't hit him before he shuffles. Because, like, if I had hit this hand, he couldn't have bought his Hunting Party. So I just don't get to abuse my first player advantage. Okay, he picks up a Margrave. I have to think very carefully about what I want to put in my deck right now. Highway seems meh. I feel like Hunting Party number 2 is better than Highway number 1. With no villages in my deck, it's not very attractive to get a Margrave right now. But, I mean, if I know these hands are going to be bunk coming up, if I know I'm going to shuffle in a village. How happy am I if I hit 5 next turn and I can buy a 5-er? Am I going to be sad that, like, I don't have Village and Margrave in my deck? That just doesn't seem relevant. Give me another Hunting Party, man. Yeah, and, like, another... Okay, never mind. I can just pick up a Wandering Minstrel here. Another Hunting Party would have been just fine. I feel like, with 3 Hunting Parties in my deck, which I probably don't want more than that, BT dubs. What am I trying to say? Then my, village draw combo is going to be a lot more potent. Like, for him, I would strongly consider double Wandering Minstrel. This is potentially very good. This is actually a really good hand for you. You did pretty good. Yeah. Which one of these do I play first? I think I'm going to play the Wandering Minstrel first. So I did. Look at me. I did it. Go. This is pretty fortunate. Am I going to trigger a shuffle this turn? Whatever. Just play the Hunting Party. Okay, now I've got 2 Hunting Parties in my deck. I've got a single Wandering Minstrel. Margrave is probably good now. It gives me, it's plus buy, and it's very important. It gives me the chance to have those big, nasty turns where I can buy 2 things like he just had. Highway is going to start to be a big priority, though. Come on, baby. You got this deck. Okay, you don't got this deck. Copper, silver in the discard. He got another silver. That's sad. So in here are no silvers. Estate, Wandering Minstrel, and 4 coppers. So even if I get the dream, I'm still only getting 7. So yeah, the militia is a stronger attack. I was just trying to think of any possible way to justify getting playing the Margrave. This has to be a highway, doesn't it? Has to be. Yep. Okay. I'm happy that this garbage is going to miss a shuffle. But I'm going to hit 4 here by another Wandering Minstrel. Oh, wow. That was super good. I'm happy about that. Another Wandering Minstrel for me. And I'm going to get hit with a discard attack here. That's unfortunate because, but, I mean, wow, I'm left with something pretty nice here. The only thing I could ask for is to cycle back to my Margrave, to find my Margrave again. A double buy on this turn would be very good. I'd pick up probably Margrave Highway if I could add any 2 cards to my deck right now. I've got the villages to support that. He's got himself a good turn though. Highway and oh, it's a $3 card. He snap bought that Highway. He's considering if silver number 4 is better than nothing, which I don't believe it is. I think I'm going to play the Highway first before Hunting Party. It gives me more duds in my hand that Hunting Party can potentially skip. Yeah. I want to draw as many stop cards as I can before playing Hunting Party, in this case. Because it's important for me to reach all the way back to my Margrave this turn, because I feel like this is going to be a good turn. And he skips the silver. Very good. Okay. Okay, find me wait, my Margrave was in my draw pile? What? I can't track my deck. I thought I'd have a Wandering Minstrel in my draw pile, and not a Margrave. What's wrong with me? Well, is it going to be Highway or Margrave here? Okay, this is good. I'm glad to see both of these. Oh, hello. That was a near perfect draw. I'm very happy that that happened. That was so lucky. Okay, so I got the Highway last turn, so it's probably Highway and... Oh, wait, no. It's Margrave and Wandering Minstrel, right? I mean, Wandering Minstrel is clear. Margrave is necessary. Yeah, let's pick up Margrave number 2. So I've got an extra Highway and an extra Hunting Party, and he has 2 extra silvers. And he has an extra Wandering Minstrel. No, I have the extra Wandering Minstrel too. So I've got an extra one of these, you know, spammable cards. And he's got 2 silvers to show for it. And I went first. That's the, yeah. So I'm ahead is what I'm trying to say. I'm doing pretty good. Puppy. Oh, sorry. I was petting the dog. I didn't see he played another Margrave on me. Wow, big turn for him. Look at that. Impressive. Okay. Well, he evened the playing field or something. Okay. Margrave, please. Oh, that was pretty lucky. Well, we gotta trigger this shuffle, right? We should be able to cycle past most of this garbage. Yeah. A little unfortunate that I skipped silvers and drew bad stuff. But this is a good turn. Yeah, this is a mediocre turn. Man, this sucks. One more dollar, I would have been in a lot better shape. Dear deck, you suck. Margrave, Wandering Minstrel, Wandering Minstrel. I mean, if I can draw more stuff, I think that increases the payload. And then these Wandering Minstrels can really increase my reliability. What if I go for Margrave and Highway? With an ideal draw, that's better payload. It's more aggressive. Right now, he has a Highway and I have a Hunting Party. And that's the difference in our decks. Losing the Highway split, how bad is that? I don't feel like I can let up on the Highway split. This plays a little more aggressive, but I think it's better. We'll go with Highway and Margrave. Okay. Well, that'll be nice for tomorrow, but we'll get this. I'll have a decent turn now, although this kind of sucks. When I get discard attacked here, I'm going to have to pitch a Hunting Party. Oh well. That's the price of having a really good starting hand. I mean, it's still going to be good once I discard this stuff, but I just don't really like the idea of him potentially getting triple highway here. It could be bad. Hi, dog. You are a dog. Okay. Ooh. Did he just trigger a bad shuffle? No, he didn't. He triggered a less bad shuffle. 12 and 3 buys. Yeah, triple highway seems pretty clear for him. I mean, unless he wants to get a Margrave, but if I was him, I would just get triple highway. I wouldn't like it, but I would get triple highway. Ooh, 2 Margraves. Huh. Interesting. Okay, hunting party, do your thing. Okay, well. Silver in a state. Let's just make sure we get the maximum value out of you. That's no bueno. This is a bad shuffle. Nothing I really feasibly could have done. Okay. He's got 4 Margraves, so that's 5 gains. If I empty the highways, he can't win, but he can tie. He's not going to want that. But then I can't get another Margrave, which I super duper want. If I get 2 highways, a Margrave, that leaves 5 in the piles. So that's still the can't win, can only tie situation. I don't know, maybe he would take that. But who are we kidding? I'd probably pick up a province along with that, yeah. There's a Wandering Minstrel in here. That's good. Yeah, I think I like that play. The deck shouldn't stall that much. So, highway, highway, Margrave, province. Then he has to go full green next turn. Then we're just going full green the rest of the game, but he has 1 less highway in his deck, I guess. Sure, that seems reasonable. Highway, highway, Margrave, province. That costs 11, and I have 12. So by math, I can afford that. Okay. Dear Wandering Minstrel, please find me something good. Wait a second, he's going to Margrave me 10 times this turn. I'll be able to kick off, right? And if he doesn't Margrave me 10 times, then... well, then he didn't have a good turn. Yeah, this is a great hand. This hand is really good. I've got 3 bad cards to discard to Margrave. The dream would be if he doesn't have any to draw in his hand, because we don't know that he does, yeah? I mean, 1 more cantrip, and okay, great. Okay. I have a feeling my first player is going to turn out to be quite significant here. Those are all of his Wandering Minstrels. Is he just thinking about not triggering a shuffle? I mean, the funny thing is the payload of this deck, Highway and Margrave, draws cards. So, like, if you want to make something out of your turn, sometimes you just have to have an unfortunate shuffle. But you've only got, what, 4 highways in your deck, so, like, you need some treasures. Thank you. You need some treasures in order to get something out of that. So if you're not going to be able to draw back through, then you're either gimping this turn pretty badly, or you are going to cause a bad shuffle. So I'm hoping my deck is actually at a good point, but perhaps that's something that needs to be thought about as we go into this end game. So he saved his hunting party to try and help with that, I guess. Yeah, he did get to a clean shuffle here. So yeah, a tie is not an option, right? Yeah, he can empty piles, but then he loses by the province I bought. So he can get 3 provinces, which is a little dangerous. A little dangerous. It's not inconceivable that I could quad province this turn. Take $16 and all my highways in play. Do I have that? No, I don't. I only have $15 in my deck. Okay, so triple provinces. Not dangerous at all. It's actually probably really good. I'll have to calculate the economy in his deck, which is the same as in my deck, right? $15. He's got his 4 Margraves, so like if he doesn't get another highway, that's only... Wait, provinces cost 3. Only takes 12. Yes, triple province is dangerous. Counting, folks, it's hard. With 5 highways in play, provinces cost $3 and only takes $12 to win. And it's not ridiculous to say that I could draw everything in my deck this turn, right? I got everything but 3 cards last turn, didn't I? And I added draw. So yeah, double province is good for him. And then I think he needs to get a highway. Otherwise, I get 1 province and some other stuff. And then he has an awkward situation on his following turn. I get a single province and build, and then like he has to just dive in for 3 provinces. Wait, that's good. Never mind, he'll have a points lead. Anyway. If I draw everything, though, I could get all 5 provinces. If I draw every card in my deck. It could happen, man. It could happen. But if I do that, he probably loses anyway. Yeah. First player OP. I'm I'm happy that in my discard there's all stop cards and a highway. So that means my odds of drawing my deck are about as good as they could be. The only way they could be higher is if I was holding, instead of a highway, like a hunting party, or maybe like another wandering minstrel. Yeah, so right now I'm just hoping to get all 5 provinces, because then no matter what he does the rest of his turn, I just win. Is it correct for him to only get 1 province? Probably not. Probably not, yeah. Because his situation is very weak then. We're tied on points. He probably has to get like a duchy or something. And it's tough for him to build. He can't build anymore without taking more of a points lead on duchies, which is not what he wants to be doing. Right, puppy. What did I buy last turn? Highway, Margrave. Yeah. There's a chance I don't draw absolutely everything. Oh, and I don't have the actions to play at all, right? 4 Margraves and a Militia and 4 Wandering Minstrel. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I have the actions. But I do think I have to get lucky. Margrave. Huh. Okay. I mean, I guess he can get one of these cards now that he has a lead. But man, I would have gotten the highway. I don't like him getting the Margrave. Because now I can take the provinces down to 4 pretty safely. Yeah, and he just builds with his other buys. Plazas are just fine. They increase the maximum payload of his deck by $1. This extra draw, which is not impossible. So now with a perfect draw, he can quad province. Great. Let's play Dominion. Go, Dominion. Didn't like seeing that. That's a silver. That sucks. Well, it appears I miscounted. Even on a perfect draw, I can't get 5 provinces. Oh yeah, I only have 2 silvers. He has 4. Three provinces and 2 duchies. What does that do for me? It's 24 points. I have 33. We'll be up by 15. He needs double province duchy plus, which is easy for him to do. I think I have to get 1 province and leave 4 in the supply. Then I also need to get enough duchies to take enough of a lead that he can't just run out piles and win. That he has to get enough green. So this is awkward. Province puts me up to 15. Four duchies. Well, then he gets duchy pile options. He can triple duchy highway Margrave, which is even easier. All he has to do is find his Margraves. Ugh. This is a bad situation. What's harder for him to do? Maybe it's triple province. Maybe I get 2 provinces. And no matter what I do, there's some risk of catastrophic failure. What's harder for him to get? Probably the economy, right? He just put some green in his deck, 3 green cards in his deck. But a little bit more draw. I can expect him to have a turn that's roughly the same as the one he just had. Ugh, I'm in bad shape then. But yeah, that's what has to be done. 2 provinces, some duchies. Well, this one needs to be a building card. I think Hunting Party is best. Can I take one of these pile cards? Is that safe? Does that give him more ways to win the game? I mean, I can just assume he has all the buys and he's short on economy, so maybe I should pick up Highway, Margrave. Double Province and 3 other buys. As opposed to Double Province, 4 other buys. Let's make it difficult. He's gonna have 6 buys. Crap. I can't make it so Double Province and that stuff wins. I can make it so it's a tie. Ugh. Nasty. Oh no! Come on, Margraves. Do some work. Okay. That's a start. Okay. Well, we're getting more Margraves. That's the optimist's way of looking at it. Haven't seen any highways yet. He doesn't have any highways in his hand at all. Still. Well, we don't know that anymore. There's highways. Wow, deck. Really? Okay. Now my turn isn't guaranteed to suck. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think there was anything I could have done there. Oh well. Man, like, what should I have done to get past that? Because, like, that was just who was in the best position going into the end game. Did I just, like, should I have just not greened at all? Then he would have gotten the province. Maybe he was just straight up